Hey guys, Poison Mary Pie here, and today what I'm going to be talking about is whether you should get the new Xbox or PS4 or a budget gaming PC. What I'm going to say is you should definitely get the budget gaming PC. Now that being said, here are some reasons that I'm going to say that. Now these new systems coming out, they're actually not going to be that much better than these PCs. Now, and there even have been rumors that even in the future they might not even be making consoles, but next time you might be hearing of the Xbox PC or the PlayStation PC. Is it going to be a good thing? Is it going to be a bad thing? I don't know. That's just a rumor that's been going around by some sources, but we'll see about that. Now, the first point I'm going to make about this is a PC for around the same price point of the several $100 mark. Now, $500 PC, you're gonna play several games very well. I know one of my friends who's only spent around $500 for a PC, and it runs perfectly fine for him. Yeah, he might not have the startup times, the boot times, or anything like that these $1,000 PCs, something that I bought, didn't buy but made for around that price point, SSDs, this and that, but yeah, you can do a game something like that can run perfectly fine, run anything you need to run in that price point. Now another one is going to be, can you run games as well? Yeah, you can, definitely. Is it difficult to build a PC? Yes and no. If you just go into it with no research, you're gonna have a very hard time with that PC. But if you do research, or you have a friend that knows how to, or even buy a pre-built, or just have a company build it for you. Yeah, it might cost you a little bit more, but at least still come with everything working just fine than the building. I personally did build it, but I did have a friend help me. He helped me a lot because I knew nothing about building PCs. Another point I'm going to say is game prices. Game prices are going to be so much cheaper. This game that you're seeing right here, if you don't know, it is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, I got this actually complimentary with either, I got two games complimentary. I got one with my CPU and one with my graphics card. Unfortunately, I don't know which was which, but let's say I got this one with my graphics card, which I probably did. I think I did, and I think I got my CPU, a different game with my CPU. I'll mention that one later. The graphics card came with this game. Now, how that works is they gave me a code after I bought it saying, hey, thank you for buying our product. Here's a code, here's a Steam code for this game. This game is easily brand new, a $60 game when it first came out. I know the price has dropped, all games price drop to an extent, but that was still awesome. I never played a Tomb Raider in my life, and I've had really a lot of fun. I have played this game already once, and you're kind of seeing a partial replay of this, and I'll probably have some more commentary over this in the future, depending on how well this goes. Another point factor I'm going to say is reliability. That's kind of a given. And another point factor is going to be upgradability. Upgradability for these computers are infinite. Doesn't mean you have to, but you can. Now I got the major ones out of the way for the PC. I'm going to go to the point factors for the consoles. It is going to be for both the Xbox and the PlayStation, so if you're more favorable to one or the other, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to try to make it so they're about the same. For consoles, it's going to be affordability. I'm going to say that. I am going to say that, even though you can get a PC for pretty much the same price. Affordability, one. Another factor is going to be ease of access. You can go off to GameStop, Target, or whatever. You can get these fairly pretty much everywhere that they sell any type of games or anything. You can trade them in. Not saying that you should, but you can trade them in. I did trade mine in just because I was trying to build a PC and I needed that slight little bump in cash. But yeah, you can trade them in. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I just got hit by a deer though. That was garbage. That was complete and utter bullshit right there. But another thing is going to be another point factor is playability with friends. Now, this is going to be a big one with you all. If not many of your friends, or if any, have PCs, you should definitely... This could be a deal breaker for a PC for you. The problem with PCs and playing with friends is if a friend comes over, if you don't have if your computer doesn't have an extra monitor, like compatibility, mine can support up to 4 monitors. I can have a 4 monitor setup. If your computer, if you build one and it doesn't have that, and you don't have an extra mouse and keyboard and stuff like that, it can be kind of hard to find a way when your friend comes over, besides trading off on games, to be able to play together. Most of my friends did move to PC, so that is another reason why I moved to PC. Another point factor for the console, these are actually kind of difficult. I guess I would say that you can get them used fairly cheap. That would be one. You can get them used for good prices. And that's pretty much going to be the main ones for either. Another main one for the PC is going to be definitely, everybody knows this, graphics and frames per second, but yada yada. We're talking about budget PC, so they're going to be about similar. They're going to have better graphics still and play better, but you can still, it's still going to be a little bit of up if you're going to spend a little bit more than what I'm going to say, around the $400 to $500 mark for a PC. What else is there? Other than that, I guess it'd be pretty much up to you which one you want. Personally, I would pick PC over. The games are a lot cheaper. Like I said, there's like Steam summer sales, Steam winter sales, Christmas sales, yada yada. There's G2A that you can find games for cheap, like even Black Ops 3 for $15. You can play older games. That's a great thing about these PCs. There are so many games, there's so many exclusives on the PC. Now, I know a lot of console people are like, oh, exclusives are mainly console, but that is just not true. You can get exclusive. There are so many exclusives, so many indie games on the PC, so readily available. You know, what else? I mean, that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to sound biased to one or the other, but I kind of am, and that would be towards PC. Overall, I'm going to say PC is going to be the better choice, just for the fact that these next-gen consoles aren't even going to be that big of an upgrade. You know, a little bit better graphics, yada yada, stuff like that, but who knows? You might not even be able to play your old PS4 games. Then guess what? You're stuck with a PS4 and don't even need one. Can't even play it properly because the new games aren't even out. That's just where I'm going to leave you guys. Definitely decide on your own whether you want to do one or the other. Don't let other people try to pressure you into one thing or the other. It's all up to you. Other than that, I'm going to call this an end right at the end of this little cutscene, I'm gonna end it. But this has been Poisonberry Pie Gaming. You can find me on Steam. It's all right. Is kind of a complicated name. I'm probably not gonna get it. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna put a link or whatever if I can find one. Karl Honken Waffen Stutzwackel. That is my name on Steam. You can add me on Steam. We can play together if you do play on a computer. Unfortunately, I don't have a console right now. So I might be getting one, just like a used one, so I can play with a couple people that I used to play with that were still really fun to play with. And possibly, if I do get bigger, you know, subscriber, playing with some subscribers. Other than that, this is going to be the end of this video. Poisonberry Pie Gaming. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you all have a good one.